And welcome everybody to the Kia Center here. I am Vinny from Vita Productions. We have another NBA2K26 Productions presents the 2025-2026 NBA season playthrough here. As you look at the upcoming schedule for the Orlando Magic. After this game, they have a 4-game road trip, as you see, at Philly, Detroit, then at Charlotte, then at the Washington Wizards. As we're going to get a look at Paolo Banchero, a very nice young star here as we look at the starting lineups for the visiting Chicago Bulls. Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu. And then we also have on the Orlando side Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bane, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., and then Matras Buzelis from the power forward, and Nikola Vucevic at center for the Bulls, as the Bulls will win the opening tip here. You see Kobe White with it. Bulls are 1-0 on the season, while the Magic are 0-2 to start off the season early on here. This game will be played on October 25th. That'll be a Friday night. See Josh Giddey up, let's go. Josh Giddey with the dunk, and the Bulls are up 2-0. Jalen Suggs with it now, as the Magic have the ball for the first time in this game, trailing 2-0. You see Paolo Banchero, nice pass to Wendell Carter Jr., and he's going to get the points, and this game is tied at 2. I do apologize for yesterday's game having no commentary sound. I thought I had it, but I guess my mic was turned off. I did a mic check earlier before I started this broadcast, so I see Josh Giddey for 3, and he's going to go to the line for 3 as Jalen Suggs is called for his first personal. See Josh Giddey here. We got 3 shots coming up for Josh Giddey. And in this playthrough season, I'm going to try to get a game out every day as much as I could. I mean, I know I'm going to be also bombarded with some college football 26 content. I have simulation games out already. Tonight will be the final night of the simulation game, and I believe that's going to be between Missouri and Vanderbilt in a top 15 matchup, as Giddey has hit the first 2 already. He's had all 4 points so far for the Chicago Bulls. And Giddey hits all 3. It's 5-2 Chicago early on, as we're now a minute into the game. Franz Wagner with it. Banchero gives it over to Wendell Carter Jr., passing it back over to Banchero. Franz Wagner under 10 to shoot for the Magic. Desmond Bane giving back over to Wendell Carter Jr., being guarded by Nikola Vucevic, but Wendell Carter Jr. is going to get another bucket. It's 5-4 Chicago. Giddey and Wendell Carter has combined for all 9 points between the both squads. And then you see White. You see there's a shot by Carter White, or no, that was Kobe White, never mind, no good. However, that's Orlando with the bucket here. And you see Wendell Carter Jr. on the alley-oop. And the Magic lead for the first time. Paolo Banchero, his second assist in this game already. Looking at some of the scores down below, as you see Josh Giddey for 3 off the iron, and Banchero will grab the defensive rebound for Orlando, leading for the first time in this game as we are over 2 minutes into the first quarter. Magic looking for their first win of the season. They are already 0-2. See Jalen Suggs here. 5 to shoot. He's going to get it off, and Josh Giddey will grab the rebound off the iron. Ayo Dosunmu coming around and gets it over to Vucevic, and Vucevic. Nice pass by Dosunmu, but Vucevic will get the points there, and the Chicago Bulls are back on top. As we look at it here, as I said, coming up later on, I see Wendell Carter Jr. with a dunk. And the Magic back on top, 8-7. I believe Carter Jr. has had all 8 points to this point for the Orlando Magic. Kobe White for 3. That's off the rim. Banchero will grab the rebound. Get it over to Desmond Bain being grounded by Kobe White. Franz Wagner for three, and that is no good. And Paulo Banchero will get the offensive rebound and then the dunk for the second chance points. And the Magic are now up by three. See Ayo Dosunmu coming around. Hands it over to Josh Giddey. Kobe White with the bucket. That's up and it's good. Chicago shooting 50%, 3 of 6. Orlando 5 of 7 early on here, as we are now about the 1/3 of the way point through the first quarter. And that is no good there. Kobe White with the rebound for Chicago. You see Josh Giddey for three. Giddy up, let's go. Josh Giddey with the three, and it's 12-10 Chicago. The Bulls are back on top. Banchero missed the three on the last trip around, but he's going to go for another three-pointer, and he drains it. As Banchero now has 5, and the Magic are back on top. As we have our first timeout called by Chicago with 7:25 to play in the first quarter. We have a very good one to this point so far. And I'm going to stick around for this timeout. For those who are not familiar, I'm trying to do NBA 2K content here, as you guys have probably, or subscribers to my channel have probably already know, I do a lot of college football 26 content. Do at least 3 to 5 games a week for simulations of games that I think that are good. But however, we know that college football season is going to come to an end in January. Might as well start finding some other content to do as well. And how about doing a NBA 2K26 season playthrough where I play one game for every like 2 to 3 calendar days, and then after the game, of course, I go through the statistics of the teams, as well as I go through the scores of the other games that are not played for the rest of that calendar day, as well as 1 to 2 extra calendar days. And I'm going to keep doing this through go through the postseason as well. I did a similar thing with MLB The Show 24 a couple of years ago. I was not able to finish that postseason, but I did reach the postseason. As we look at the league leaders for fast break points as a team, Chicago Bulls 18.5. That was 3rd in the league. As Chicago will get the ball coming out of the timeout here. As that Buzelis, still haven't been able to figure out that name yet. I'll figure it out as we go on here. As you see Dosunmu back over to Josh Giddey. He has 8 points already in this game. Giddey, another jumper. That's off the iron, and Wendell Carter will grab the rebound. Franz Wagner, the brother of Moritz Wagner. See Bain back over to Wagner to Banchero. Banchero has 8, 10 to shoot now. Franz Wagner for 3. He drains it, and Orlando extends the lead. That's a 4-point lead for the Orlando Magic. See Giddey back over to Vucevic. Giddey had 21 points in the win against Detroit in this universe here. As you see, Vucevic will get the points there. It's 16-14 Orlando. Is over to Desmond Bain for 3. He drains it. It's a 5-point lead for the Magic now as we're approaching the halfway point of this first quarter. Ayo Dosunmu with the ball. Vucevic with it. Get it over to White. White with the layup attempt, and it is good. Vucevic with the assist there. He had 14 points in that win against the Detroit Pistons the other night. In this universe, as I should say. As by the time this game is out, this game has not even been played yet. They see Banchero. Shot no good. Buzelis with the rebound. You see Josh Giddey with it. As we got some substitutions about to be made, Orlando is trying to get somebody out onto the court on the next dead whistle here. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Giddey gets it up. Hits the iron that avoids the shot clock violation. However, Monchero will grab the rebound for the Orlando Magic. So we're under 5 to play here in the first. 19-16, Orlando on top. Franz Wagner finding Monchero. Over to Suggs. Suggs for 3. That's off the iron. Vucevic with the rebound. Ayo DeSumo with it. Gives it over to Josh Giddey. As I said, Giddey has 8 already. Kobe White for 3. That was a tie. No good. Franz Wagner grabs a rebound. You see Desmond Bane. Hands it over to Wendell Carter Jr., who had scored the first 8 points for the Orlando Magic. And that is 3 there. And we have another timeout, and I'm going to take a timeout as well. 22-16, Orlando on top, 4:09 to play here in the first. And welcome back, everybody. It is 22-16, Orlando on top. Largest lead for either team right now. 4:09 to play here in the first quarter. Orlando trying to get their first win of this season, at least in this universe here, as Buzelis will inbound the ball. Josh Giddey still with it as Ayo DeSumo has it. Give it over to Ayo. Passing it over to Vucevic. Vucevic for 3. That is off the iron, no good. Paolo Banchero will grab the rebound. Early rebounds, Magic leading in favor, 8-4. See Banchero coming around, give it over, and I believe that was, who was that? Not sure who that was. A name was covered there. Either way, it was miss, and Vucevic is going to go to the line as Jones is called for his first personal foul. The second team foul called against the Orlando Magic. Vucevic, oh no, wait a minute. That was Giddey that had 3 shots earlier. So these will be free throws 4 and number 5 for the Bulls coming up late in this first quarter. Vucevic, it's the first one as we got some substitutions being made. We got Kevin Huerter and Williams into the game, so Red Velvet coming into the game for the Chicago Bulls. He was part of that De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine trade in Sacramento as Vucevic hits them both. That was Black that tried to attempt the shot earlier. As you see Jones with the ball now. Banchero still in the game. So it's Franz Wagner. Wagner, nice layup there. It's back to a 6-point lead for the Magic. Giddey. There's a jump shot right there. That is no good. Banchero will easily grab the rebound for the Magic. Josh Giddey, 8 points, 2 of 4 for 2 of 6 shooting, as you say. He does have a rebound. Franz Wagner, he drains the 3, and that's 27-18. Giddey, nice pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic will get the dunk. And Giddey will get the assist on that. Still a 7-point game. It's about 2.5 to play here in the first. Banchero for 3. That is off the rim, no good. Kobe White with it for Chicago. Won their opening game against the Detroit Pistons. See Giddey with it. 9 to shoot. Vucevic coming around the post. He's going to get the shot up, and that is in and out of the rim. Banchero will grab the rebound here as we're approaching the final 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Jones gets it over to Black. Black back to Banchero. Banchero will get the layup attempt, and that's going to be good. And it's back to a 9-point lead. Orlando shooting 63% to only 44% for the Chicago Bulls. Both teams, I believe, are shooting the ball pretty well so far in this first quarter. 9-point advantage, though, for the Magic. And there's a 3-point attempt by Kobe White, and he's going to drain it. 6-point game, under 90 seconds to play here in the first. And Orlando will call their first timeout with 1:21 to play in the first quarter, and I will take another timeout myself. And we are back. It is 29-23 Orlando. 6-point game, 1:21 to play in the first quarter. If you enjoy this content, please don't forget to hit that like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications when this playthrough season games videos come out, as well as my college football 26 content. AC Banchero, he'll get the shot up inside the paint, no good. Williams will grab the rebound. Jones, as we have substitutions on both sides. Jones handing it over to Okoro. Back over to Jones. Jones for three. No good. You see De Silva with it. And there's a dunk there. It's an 8-point lead again here. The Magic averaging 25.6 assists per game in this universe. They have 10 already, as you see Kevin Huerter, the Red Velvet, the former Sacramento King. 4 to shoot. He's back over to Jones. Jones gets a shot up. Hits the rim to avoid the shot clock violation, but it's still no good, as Orlando with the rebound, I should say. Shot clock turned off. Paolo Banchero has played the entire first quarter, and he's going to probably play for the final shot here. 3, 2, 1. He'll get the shot up, and it is no good. And at the end of the first quarter, the Orlando Magic are leading the Chicago Bulls 31-23. And we'll be back to start the second quarter here in Orlando. And we are back here in Orlando. The Magic getting the ball to start the second quarter. Up by 8 already. See, Black is in the lineup. See, Desmond Bane back into the game now to start the second quarter. Bane almost lost it for a second here. 5 to shoot. De Silva with it. I believe that's Isaac for 3. That is no good. Okoro will grab the rebound. Is that Black, Bane, Badaze, De Silva, and Isaac in the lineup. Isaac Okoro with the bucket there, and it's a 6-point game. As we look over here, De Silva for 3. And Collins will grab the rebound for the Chicago Bulls. Jones with it. Back over to Okoro. Jones with it. Okoro had the bucket the other way the last trip around. Okoro for 3. That is off the rim, no good. Black will grab the rebound for the Orlando Magic. You see Desmond Bane. See Paolo Banchero, who played the entire first quarter, he's going to get a breather to start. Black with it as we have 5 to shoot. Desmond Bane with the 3-pointer there, and it's a 9-point lead again for the Orlando Magic. That ties their largest lead to this point. See Jones coming around. 9 to shoot. See Okoro getting back over to Jones to Kevin Huerter. 4 to shoot. Red Velvet with the shot up, and that's good. As Kevin Huerter brings the deficit to 7 here. 2 minutes into the second quarter here. 34-27, the Orlando Magic on top. Patazzi with the dunk, and Desmond Bane will get the assist there. Back up to a 9-point lead again for the Orlando Magic. Orlando was in the play-in last year. They won the Southeast Division. They see Kevin Huerter coming around. He's going to get the 2 points there. As I said, Huerter came to Chicago via the De'Aaron Fox trade, as we have a timeout for Orlando. As let's see here, White, Desumu coming into the game for the Bulls, and Suggs and Black are going to be inserted into the game for the Magic, as the Magic will inbound the ball coming in. Bataze. You see Suggs coming in. Suggs will get the bucket there. Bedaze, who had 17 points in that loss against the Atlanta Hawks. As I said, the Magic are 0-2 in this universe right now. We're going to see how things turn out in real life. There's a three-point attempt, and that is no good. Jonathan Isaac with the rebound. Desmond Bane with it. Orlando with the edge. As you see, Black will get the points there inside the paint. It's an 11-point lead now. First time any team has led by double figures to this point in this game here, as we're 8.5 to play until half. Kobe White with it. Coming around, get it over to Collins. Kobe White had 18 points in that opening night win against the Detroit Pistons. You see White for three. That's off the iron, no good. Jonathan Isaac with the rebound. Suggs gets it. Black has it. Now hands it back over to Desmond Bane. Bane with the jump from inside the key, and that's good. It's 42-29. Desmond Bane 8 points on 3 of 3 shooting. So he's had a pretty strong start to this game right now. Kobe White for three. That is no good. Black will grab the rebound. Well, this season, Orlando 42-point rebounds a game. They have 16 already. You see Jones will grab the rebound for the Chicago Bulls. Jones coming around. Get it over to Dosunmu. That is no good, and the rebound goes to the Orlando Magic. Bane. And Bane is being the bane of the existence here as he has 10 points. He's averaging 23 a game so far this season. But right now he seems to be the bane of the Bulls' existence as he has 10 points and the Magic are up by 15 now. White coming around. Back over to Jones. Jones for three. That is no good. Jalen Suggs will got the rebound. Magic 18-10 edge on the rebounds. The Bulls have not gotten any offensive rebounds. They had a couple, I think, maybe, but you see the Magic are just crashing the boards, holding them to one possession here. You see Collins will grab the rebound as Chicago is on a drought here for over 3 minutes. Pozelis. He's back over to Jones. Jones for three. That is no good, and the scoring drought will continue for the Chicago Bulls. Halfway through the second quarter. Suggs for three. He drains the three. It's an 18-point lead now for Orlando. And Chicago will call a timeout, and I will take a timeout as well. 5:45 to play here until halftime from the Kia Center Orlando Magic. The Magic leading it by 18. And welcome back to the Kia Center in Orlando, where the Magic has started to pull away in this game before halftime. 5:45 to play. 47-29 as we're going to look at the lineup set here. Black, Suggs. And as I said, the lineups go by too fast here. As Vucevic into the game. Starters, I think, are coming back into the game for the Bulls. See, Josh Giddey had an 8-point first quarter. Less than 10 to shoot here. Get it over to Vucevic. Vucevic is denied. Franz Wagner will grab it as the Magic goes the other way. Back over to Banchero, and Banchero will miss that. Vucevic will be at the rebound here. Giddey coming around for White. Back over to Dosunmu, and that is no good. Banchero will grab the board for the Magic. They now have 21 in this game. They have a 9-rebound edge. Black back over to Banchero. Back over to Black. Less than 10 to shoot for Orlando. Isaac, Jonathan Isaac for three, and he will drain it. And the lead is now 21 for the Orlando Magic. Chicago got to get something going. They have been held scoreless for at least over 5 minutes. Dosunmu for three. That is no good. That is off the ball, and that's actually off the Magic. Ayo Dosunmu had 12 points in that win against Detroit. As we look at the opponent's game last year, As Tyus Jones is coming back into the game for Black. For the Orlando Magic. See Josh Giddey. Over to Kobe White. White back over to Giddey. Giddey for three. And that is no good. Isaac with the rebound. As I said, the scoring drought has continued. And Suggs, he'll miss that one. I think some people are probably complaining for a foul you see on the Orlando bench. And I'm surprised the whistle was not blown there as we are under 4 to play here. Giddey, he loses it. Boncharo will now get it for Orlando. The Magic going the other way. Give it over to Tyus Jones. Back over to Jalen Suggs. Boncharo back over to Jalen Suggs. Under 10 to shoot here. Jones gives over to Isaac. And Isaac is going to step out of bounds. And that is a turnover against the Orlando Magic. As you can see, the NBA ranks there. Moritz Wagner is now into the game for the first time, with his brother Franz Wagner in as well. The two brothers from Germany, now teammates in Orlando. I believe at one point they were teammates at Michigan, though I think one was older than the other. I see Vukovic for three, and he drains it. That will end the drought for the Chicago Bulls there. It is 50-32. 3:10 to play in the second quarter. See Boncharo over the Moritz Wagner, and Wagner is going to get the easy 2 points there inside the paint. And the Magic are back up by 20. Vazilis is over to Dosunmu. Dosunmu for three. Hey, yo, he can hit the three. It's a 17-point lead for Orlando. 2.5 to play here in the second quarter. They see Jalen Suggs over to Tyus Jones. Jones will get the shot up as there was under 5 to shoot on the shot clock. Bozelis with the rebound. Ayo Dosunmu with it now. Hit a three-pointer the last trip around. Dosunmu, 8 to shoot. Get over to Josh Giddey. He had 8 points in that first quarter, but nothing since. Giddey's coming around the layup. Giddey up, let's go. That's a nice layup by Josh Giddey. 14-37 for the Chicago Bulls shooting-wise. As you see, Paolo Boncharo, Moritz Wagner. Wagner will get another easy bucket there. Use his size on that one. It is back to a 17-point lead. White giving it over to Vukovic. Or Vucevic. Josh Giddey has 10 points now in this game. Give it over to Kobe White. Under 3 to shoot. They got to get it off. Giddey does get the shot off. Hits the iron to avoid the shot clock violation, but Wagner will grab the rebound. Franz Wagner tried to get a shot up, and that's no good. Chicago with it the other way. Under a minute to play in the first half. 54-37, the Magic on top. 8 to shoot. As you see, Ayo Dosunmu give it over to Vucevic, and Vucevic with a nice layup attempt. Ayo Dosunmu with the assist. Vucevic has 13 points on 5 of 8 shooting. As we're approaching the last, Boncharo almost stepped out of bounds for a second as Moritz Wagner, and he's just going to use his way to power through. That's 6 points for him off the bench in this quarter. 17-point lead for the Orlando Magic with under 20 to play. Shot clock is still on as it is behind the game clock here, so they do have to get one shot off. See Giddey coming around. He has to get that shot up, and Giddey's going to come around. Giddey up, let's go. Another layup there. He has 12 in this game, and that shot is no good, so we head to halftime. for the Orlando Magic have a 15-point lead. They lead 56-41 against the Chicago Bulls. Second half coming up after this halftime report. And we are back as we're getting ready to start the second half in Orlando. The Magic leading it by 15. As you see, Nikola Vucevic, some highlights there. He has 13 in this first half. The Bulls got to start crashing some rebounds here, like get some offensive rebounds, get some extra possessions, because it's been one and done for them. And they're down by 15 before this game gets out of hand here. As you see, Giddey, White, Vucevic, DeSumo, and Bucelis. There's a shot up. That's no good. Giddey will grab the rebound. That is the lineup set that I just read for the Chicago Bulls. DeSumo with a layup attempt. That is no good. And once again, one and done for Tripp. As Franz Wagner with a slam dunk there. I believe Desmond Bane will get another assist there. Back up to 17. They led by as many as 21 in that first half. Vucevic. And there's a bucket right there. Buzelis. Matas Buzelis is his name. As you see, there's a dunk there. Wendell Carter Jr., 10 points. Those are his first points since the first quarter, where he scored the Magic's first 8 points of the game. See, Vucevic over the DeSumo. DeSumo will shoot the three, and that's good. Hey, yo, DeSumo can hit the three. Boncharo, he will hit the three, shoot a three, no good. DeSumo with the rebound. Back over to DeSumo. DeSumo, another three-point attempt, that is no good. Still a 14-point lead. Ayo DeSumo, 6 points on 2 of 7 shooting. He has 2 assists in this game. We're over 2 minutes in the game. Desmond Bane with 3-point attempt. That is good, and the lead is back up to 17 for the Orlando Magic. Giddey. Give it over to Vucevic. He's coming around, and Vucevic is having his way there. That's 17 points for him on 70% shooting and only 19 minutes of play. As you see here, Wendell Carter Jr., he will get the dunk, and the Bulls will call their first timeout of the second half. And I'm going to take a timeout myself. 9:19 to play, 65-48 Orlando. And welcome back, everybody. We are back here in Orlando. As you see, Kobe White for three-pointer percentage, he was 4th in the league. It's just a little over 90% shooting. Bulls will get the ball, will inbound it as they're coming back from the timeout here, down by 17. It's Io DeSumo. They're over to Buzelis. Buzelis for 3. Buzelis with 3, and that is a 14-point game again. As we are 3 minutes into the third quarter, you see Jalen Suggs with Desmond Bain. 14-point lead for the Orlando Magic, trying to get their first win of the season. They are 0-2. They see Josh Giddey will grab the rebound for the Bulls, who are trying to start the season off 2-0. Giddey coming around as Vucevic. Vucevic thought about the shot. He will get the shot up, and that is good. Vucevic, as the Bulls are shooting 45%, the Magic 58% in this game. It's a 12-point game now. Desmond Bain for 3. He will drain it, and that lead is back up to 15. As we're approaching the third mark of this third quarter here. They see Vucevic coming around again. He thought about the shot. He will get the shot up, and that is good. He has 21 in this quarter, and I believe that's 8 for him in this third quarter. I say 21 in the game, 8 in this quarter. 68-55, the Orlando Magic lead. Bain coming around here is under 10 to shoot. Suggs for 3. That is no good. Buzelis with the rebound here. Jalen Suggs, only 8 points, 3 of 9 shooting, 2 rebounds. They see Kobe White. He will get the bucket there, and it's only an 11-point game again. Probably the most highly contested game I've seen, even though it's only an 11-point game that I have seen so far in the early part of the. They see Franz Wagner for 3. He'll drain it, and then the lead is back up by 14. Io DeSumo with it. Vucevic has it. He's coming around. He thought about the shot. He will take the shot, and that's good. He has 23. That's 10 in the third quarter already for him. Deficit is now 12 again. Carter Jr. with the dunk. I said Wendell Carter Jr. We haven't heard his name that much since that first quarter when he scored the team's first 8 points for the Magic. And see DeSumo. Give it over to Vucevic. Vucevic. He misses this time. Carter Jr. will grab the rebound. Give it over to Desmond Bain. Up by 14. Trying to go up by even more, and Desmond Bain will have a fun layup there. He has 18 in this game on 7 of 9 shooting. Josh Giddey gives it over to Buzelis. Back over to DeSumo. DeSumo, I believe that's a 3-point attempt, but that's missed anyway. That's a rebound for Orlando going the other way. Jalen Suggs gives it over to Franz Wagner. Wagner, another 3-point attempt. That is no good. Buzelis with the rebound as Kobe White with it crossing the timeline. Josh Giddey. And Kobe White with a 3-point attempt. That is missed. Franz Wagner grabbing the defensive rebound for the Orlando Magic. Suggs, he will get a 3-point attempt. He misses that one. Vucevic will get the rebound. DeSumo coming around over to Josh Giddey. Back over to Vucevic. Back to DeSumo. DeSumo will get the shot inside. No good. Franz Wagner will grab the rebound here. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. 75-59, Orlando on top. Wendell Carter Jr., nice pass to Bain. Bain for 3, and he drains it. It's a 19-point lead again for the Orlando Magic, and they led by as many as 21. See, Vucevic being guarded by Carter Jr., and Vucevic will hit that one. I believe that's 25 for him. 16 of them were points in the paint. And he has 12 in this third quarter here. Strong effort by Nikola Vucevic. You see Paolo Banchero. No good as you see Kobe White coming around. Gives back over to Buzelis. Buzelis back to Vucevic. Had a very strong quarter. Strong game. He will not get the points this time. He will not get the bucket this time as you see Wendell Carter Jr. with the rebound. Suggs with it. Franz Wagner back over to Jalen Suggs. As we're less than 3.5 to play in the third quarter, you see Desmond Bane being guarded by Kobe White. Under 5 to shoot. Suggs over to Wagner. Wagner, that is no good. Buzelis with the rebound. Josh Giddey up with it now. Oh, Kobe White, had a nice open shot there. No good. Bane quickly gets the rebound and still has it here. With the Magic up by 17. Bane for 3. Off the rim, no good. Giddey has it. 2:40 to play in the third quarter. 78-61 Orlando. As you see, Ayo Dosunmu with a 3-point attempt, no good. That's missed. Dosunmu, 6 points on 2 of 10 shooting. 2 of 7 from 3-point range. Got to take a little more inside shots. You see Desmond Bane for 3, and he misses that. Got enough bricks to build a building here. I see Vucevic at 25 already. He's going to take the trap. No, that's a 3-second violation against Chicago. Either way, the ball was going to Orlando. Thought for a second Vucevic walked, but that was a 3-second violation here as we got some substitutions being made. Let's look at the lineup for Chicago. We got Herter and Collins into the game. And now for Orlando, Blackendo is into the game. And that is it. And Orlando calls a timeout with 2:01 to play. And I'm going to call a timeout as well. And we are back in Orlando. It's 78-61, the Magic on top. Neither team have had any points scored in the last few minutes. As I said, you got enough bricks that have been shot to build another building in the downtown Orlando area. Banchero has it. Back over to Silva. As you see Desmond Bane with it. And under his 10 to shoot. Bane misses that again. Collins will grab the rebound. Giddey coming around. Back over to Williams. Over to Jones. Williams has it now as you see Giddey with it. Under 10 to shoot. Giddey 3-point attempt. That is no good. Black will grab the rebound for Orlando. The Magic going the other way. You see Banchero. That's a shot, and that's good. It's a 19-point lead for Orlando. That's the first points for either team in a while. Giddey for 3. That is no good. Banchero grabs the rebound. Black has it crossing the timeline. Bane for 3. And he drains it. Desmond Bane having a great game for the Orlando Magic. And the Magic have their largest lead at 22. Over to see Kevin Herter. The Jones. See Jones with it. Coming around. Let's see Giddey back with it again. 4 to shoot. They got to get it off. Josh Giddey 3-point shot up. It hits the iron and it's no good. Black with the rebound with it now. Banchero. Shot clock is turned off, so they could hold off for the last shot of the third quarter if they wanted to. 6 to shoot. 5. Coming around, Banchero. Bane for 3. No good, and that will do it as we end the third quarter with the Orlando Magic leading 83-61. Back in the fourth quarter when we come right back in Orlando. And we are back at the Kia Center in Orlando, the fourth quarter, with the Magic leading 83-61 as we look at the assists of the game. Look at that alley-oop attempt. I believe that was in the first quarter from Desmond Bain to Wendell Carter Jr. As Chicago will get the ball as they inbound it, trailing by 22 here. You see Black, Suggs, Midaze, Wagner, and Isaac, the lineup set for the Magic to start the fourth quarter. And with that, we saw a rejected shot. You see Jalen Suggs, and he will hit the two-pointer there. It's a 24-point lead now for the Magic. Bulls 25 of 62 shooting, Magic 36 of 65. Collins with it, give it over to Herder. Back over to White. See, White gets a jumper up. That is no good. But that Benaze with the points. If you can combine the last few minutes of that fourth quarter, you see Franz Wagner with that layup there. It's a 26-point lead. That's a 5-minute drought for the Chicago Bulls to score. And they had, I think, a 6-minute drought, I think, at one point. As he's going to throw that out of bounds. Kevin Herter, not a good pass there. As you can see, Herter tried to get the shot, but as I said, Franz Wagner with the block there. And then Herter on the next time around throws the ball away. Magic with their largest lead of the game, 87-61. They had a 21-point lead in the first half. Chicago was able to cut it to 11, but have not been closer since then. And there's a shot by Black. Midaze gets a rebound, or Madazi with the rebound. Still bad at some of these names. Please do excuse me there. Suggs for three, no good. Williams with it. The rebound. See Jones with it. Jones coming around with the layup, and that's good. That will end the drought there. It's a 24-point game. 10 minutes to play here in Orlando. See Franz Wagner hands it over to Midaze. As Jalen Suggs will drain the three. It's now a 27-point lead again. I believe starters are going to try to come back into the game for Chicago. And you see Kevin Herter, red velvet, no good. Black will grab the rebound. Suggs, finding Franz Wagner. Eight to shoot. That is no good, and White with the rebound. Don't forget, everybody, at the end of this game, we will go over the post-game ticker. We're going to go over stats and then have the post-game ticker. As you see, Kobe White with a three. 24-point deficit now for the Bulls. As well as go over the scores and stats, as I will announce the next game coming up soon. As you can see here, Franz Wagner layup, but that's good. 26-point lead as Wagner has 17 points. He has 8 in the paint. Ty Jones coming around, and that's good. It's back to a 24-point game again. And you see Wagner. Jonathan Isaac for three. That is off the rim. Badazi with the rebound. Second chance points opportunity there on a Wagner three-point attempt. That's no good. As we see the Bulls with it now. Herter gives it up over to Jones. See Jones. That's a three-point attempt there. No good. Jonathan Isaac with the rebound here. Black for three. He drains it. It's a 27-point lead again. Tie for their largest lead in this game. Kevin Herter back over to Jones. Jones back over to White. Herter for three. Red Velvet misses. Jalen Suggs will grab the rebound here as we approach 7 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wagner for 3. He drains it. It's a 30-point lead. That is definitely the largest lead of the game for the Magic. They are starting to pull away. And it looks like we could have formalities in this game. See Kevin Huerter give it over to Collins. Collins, and he will end his bleeding there for just a second. Franz Wagner. Hit over the Batizé, or Bitazé, or however you pronounce his name. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get these names. You see Wagner. That's a 3-point. That's a 31-point lead for the Magic. We're heading down to the final half of the fourth quarter. As I said, most likely these are from formalities here. As you see, Huerter once again misses it. Black with it. Get it over to Jalen Suggs. Over to Isaac, and Jonathan Isaac with the dunk. 103 to 70. Orlando on top. Collins with it. See Kevin Huerter, and he's finally going to make a bucket for Red Velvet. Collins with the assist there. And I'm going to announce the game coming up shortly. That's going to be up tomorrow. As you see the steal there coming for the Bulls. Under 5 to play here in the fourth quarter. You see Collins give it over to Huerter. Huerter, he's going to make back-to-back layups. It's only a 29-point game. But the Bulls, 31 to 73 shooting. And the Magic now with that shot making 44 of 78. It's back up to a 31-point lead again for the Magic. Again, everybody, if you're enjoying the content, if you're still watching at this point, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like. As well as hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notifications when these videos do come out, as loose ball foul called against Zach Collins. That's his first team foul for the Bulls. Some substitutions being made. Giddey coming back into the game. A lot of starters coming back into the game. Though not much for, as you see, Jonathan Isaac. That's no good. Buzelis with the rebound. White will have it. Back over to Desumu. Back over to Vucevic, who has 25, I believe, in this game. Or Vucevic, yes. 27 now. First points of the fourth quarter. Really doesn't mean that much there. Black with it. 8 to shoot, 7 to shoot. Under 5 to shoot for Orlando. I think they're just holding on to it. As you see, Black will miss that one. Buzelis with the rebound. Desumu with it. Over to Buzelis. Machas Buzelis with the dunk. With under 3 minutes of play, don't forget, as I said, we have post-game ticker coming up after we look over the stats, where we go over the rest of the games for October 25th and October 26th. The next game will be on the calendar for October 27th, which will be a Monday, and we will stay in the Eastern Conference. You see Buzelis is going to get to the line. De Silva called for his first personal foul. That's the first team foul against Orlando in this quarter.
At the line for the Bulls,
Machas Buzelis. As I said, we will stay in the Eastern Conference. We head to Motown, actually, where we have another Central Division battle. as Buzelis hits the first one, featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Detroit Pistons. This game will be up at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow afternoon. And that will be before the Vanderbilt versus Missouri college football 26 simulation. That one, I already know in advance that's going to be the game for college football 26 because I already had the schedule determined. As you see, Giddy with it. Buzelis. And that's going to go the other way. Illegal screen against Vucevic. See Jones into the game now, as I said. 27-point lead for the Bulls. Or for the Magic, I should say. Again, these are formalities here. So we're under 2 minutes to play here. They're just holding on here. Isaac for three. That is no good. Josh Giddey with the rebound. And Kobe White will miss it. Jonathan Isaac with the rebound. Once again, do the Magic just hold on to it just because they can, up by 27? But yes, coming up tomorrow will be the Pistons and the Cavaliers from Little Caesars Arena. See, De Silva had a three-point attempt. That's no good. Vucevic will grab the rebound here. Final 60 seconds. The Orlando Magic officially pulled away in this game late third quarter into the fourth quarter as see Buzelis. That's no good. Vucevic back over to Giddey. That is no good. Franz Wagner with the rebound. I believe they only got maybe like one or two more trips to go for the Bulls. Especially they're holding on to everything. Wagner, that is no good. Shot clock has one more attempt, has one more go around in this game. The Bulls do have to pull it off, by the way. They do have to get a shot off. And that is a 3-second violation. The second time called against the Bulls in this game. And there's going to be some benches being emptied. Jace Richardson, the son of former NBA legend Jason Richardson. They do have to cross the timeline, though. But that's going to do it. They don't have to get the shot off, and that's going to be a final here in Orlando. The Magic will get their first win in this universe. They go to 1-2. The Bulls fall to 1-1 as the Orlando Magic defeat the Chicago Bulls 107-80. And we will be back for the statistics coming up. We are now looking at the stats. Starting off with the home team, the victorious Orlando Magic, led by Franz Wagner, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Desmond Bane, 24 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Oh yeah, Wagner did have a block, as I see. Wendell Carter Jr., who got off to a fast start for the victorious Magic, scored the Magic's first 8 points. But he only ended up with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He did go 7-7 from the field, so that is good for him. Jalen Suggs, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists on 5 of 13 shooting. He did have 3 three-pointers. Paolo Banchero, just 1 point shy of a triple-double, 9 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists on 4 of 12 shooting, 1 of 5 from the 3. Jonathan Isaac, 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist, and a block. Moritz Wagner, though, for his short amount of time he played in that second quarter, had 6 points on 3 of 3 shooting, 1 rebound. Anthony Black off the bench, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Goga Bitadze, he had 4 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists in 18 minutes of play, so he was pretty vital bench player for the Magic. Tyus Jones only had 1 assist in 12 minutes, only 1 shot off. Tristan De Silva only had 1 assist in 11 minutes of play. Jace Richardson came in just at the end, as I said, the son of former Golden State Warrior legend Jason Richardson. And then we have Jamal Cain, Jet Howard, Noah Penda did not play in the game. And now for the Chicago Bulls, you have Nikola Vucevic, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Turned the ball over 3 times. He did go 12 of 17 from the field. He had one of two from the 3-point range at least. Josh Giddey, only 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 15 shooting. He only had 1 of 7 from 3. He did get to the free throw line at one point, shooting 3 free throws. He had an 8-point first quarter, but he only had 4 points the rest of the game. Kobe White, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal in 42 minutes of play. Red Velvet, Kevin Huerter off the bench, 8 points, 3 assists. He did turn the ball over once on 4 of 8 shooting, but he did not hit a three-pointer at all. Matas Buzelis, 7 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists in 32 minutes of play. Ayo Dosunmu, he only had 6 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 of 10 shooting. Both of those were the 3-point variety. He hit 2 of 7, but he hit 0 of 3 from the rest from inside. Trey Jones, 4 points, 1 rebound in 18 minutes of play. Zach Collins, 18 points, 18 minutes of play. He only had 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And Isaac Okoro, 2 points and a rebound in 5 minutes of play. Patrick Williams did have 3 rebounds in 17 minutes off the bench. That was it for him. Jalen Smith, Julian Phillips, Jevin Carter, and Noah Isengu and Dallin Terry did not play in this game for the Chicago Bulls. It's now time for the post-game ticker brought to you by 2K Sports. And this is for, of course, the games on October 25th, 2025. A game you just saw, the Orlando Magic get their first win of the season, 107-80 winners over the Chicago Bulls. The defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder moved to 3-0 with a 135-106 win over the Atlanta Hawks. The Philadelphia 76ers get their first win of the season, 151-138 classic game winners over the Philadelphia 76ers. The Memphis Grizzlies fall to 0-3 as the defending Eastern Conference champion Indiana Pacers 124-19 winners, a comeback from behind win actually in the fourth quarter for the Pacers they send the Grizzlies to 0-3. And the last game of the night for October 25th, the Denver Nuggets get their first win, 119-113 winners over the Phoenix Suns, as we saw. And now we look at October 26, 2025, the slate of games there. The San Antonio Spurs get into the win column for the first time in this universe, 115-105 winners over the Brooklyn Nets, who are 0-3. The Celtics over the Pistons, 136-120 in Motown, and that is one of the teams we are going to be watching coming up in tomorrow's game. That will be up at 5 p.m. Eastern, since there's going to be no college football, anything for the rest of the weekend. The Milwaukee Bucks get their first loss of the year. They fall to the Cleveland Cavaliers, 130-89. Both teams at 2-1. So the Cavaliers are going to be above 500, where the Pistons are below 500 in this early season matchup. The Miami Heat goes to 3-0 in the battle of early season unbeatens. They defeat the New York Knicks 128-102. The Knicks get their first loss of the season. The Washington Wizards 142-120 winners over the Charlotte Hornets. So the Wizards get their first win of the season. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 3-0 to start off the season with a 141-84 win over the defending Eastern Conference champion Indiana Pacers. Might be a long season without Tyrese Halliburton. And the Dallas Mavericks in the Cooper Flag era, they're off to a 3-0 start. 140-107 winners over the Toronto Raptors. The Portland Trailblazers fall to 0-3. They fall to the Los Angeles Clippers 114-96. The clip joint at 3-0. And the Los Angeles Lakers get into the win column for the first time, 106-96 winners over the Sacramento Kings at Golden One Center. And that is your post-game ticker. If your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always tomorrow, as my buddy RJL Network would say. And now it's time to look at the injury reports after the games on October 26th have been completed. So for the Philadelphia 76ers, Trendon Watford still day-to-day as he has a pulled right hamstring. Nothing to report for the Bucks, nothing for the Bulls. Cleveland Cavaliers, as I said, the team that's going to be featured tomorrow, they're going to be without Max Struss for 6 to 8 weeks with a torn right foot ligament. Darius Garland, also the same injury, but he's still out 2 to 4 weeks. Boston Celtics will be without the services of Jason Tatum for 4 to 6 months with a sore left wrist. Brook Lopez still out 2 to 4 weeks for the Los Angeles Clippers, pulled left hamstring. Zach Edey out 4 to 6 weeks with a sore right ankle. Nothing to report for the Hawks. For the Miami Heat, as I said, Tyler Hero out 4 to 6 weeks. Jaime Jaquez Jr. with broken ribs out 2 to 4 weeks. And Norman Powell still out 1 to 2 weeks with a sprained right wrist. Nothing to report for the Hornets. Nothing for the Jazz. Kings have no injuries. Neither do the Knicks. Los Angeles Lakers, as LeBron James pinched nerve in the back is what it's, for what I'm hearing, is what they had the injury classified as right here. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. Let's see, Adao Thero out for 1 to 2 weeks with a bruised right knee. Maxi Kleber strained left quad out day to day. So Kleber could make his season debut coming up soon. Magic have no injuries. Dallas Mavericks, we have Kyrie Irving still out with an injury, 6 to 8 weeks, torn left ACL. That was stemming from last season, by the way. And as I said, ACL injuries take forever to heal. Let me see. We have Daniel Gafford, who is now hurt. He's out 1 to 2 weeks with a sprained left ankle. PJ Washington is recovering, and with the wind knocked out of him, he is still day to day, but it looks like he could be back in the lineup soon. Terrence Mann out 6 to 8 weeks with a high left ankle sprain for the Brooklyn Nets. Nuggets have no injuries. The Pacers, of course, Tyrese Halliburton still out for the entire season with that injury from the NBA Finals. I mean, he did try to play Game 7 because he really wanted a championship. Unfortunately, it's going to keep him out for this season. New Orleans Pelicans, no injuries to report. Detroit Pistons, Asar Thompson. So that is another injury that has to do with the game coming up tomorrow. Asar Thompson, day-to-day, most likely he's going to be not playing in the game. No injury for the Raptors. Houston Rockets, as I said, Fred VanVleet is out for the season with a torn right ACL. And Dorian Finney-Smith still out 2 to 4 weeks with a hurt sore right ankle. De'Aaron Fox for the San Antonio Spurs still out 1 to 2 weeks with a sore right hamstring. The Phoenix Suns, no injuries to report. Oklahoma City Thunder, Alex Caruso out 2 to 4 weeks with a strained right hip. As you see, Jalen Williams out 1 to 2 weeks with a sore right wrist. So we probably could see Jalen Williams coming back soon. Let's see, for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Terrence Shannon Jr., he has a hyperextended right knee. He is day-to-day. Damian Lillard, unfortunately, in his first season, he signed back with the Portland Trailblazers. Well, the fans in the Rose City are going to have to wait another year as he has a torn left Achilles. He's out for the season. And Shaedon Sharpe out 6 to 8 weeks with a broken left leg. Warriors have no injuries to report, and the Wizards have no injuries to report. And that is your injury report for this video after the games played on October 26. that will do it for this video. Once again, a reminder, we have tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern will be the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Detroit Pistons. I might actually have this game as a premiere because we have no college football content coming out for the rest of the weekend. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this content so far earlier to start off the season for this NBA 2K season playthrough for the 2025-2026 season. And that will do it. I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like. And don't forget to also hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. And hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. Again, I do apologize for yesterday's video not having any commentary because I thought my microphone was on, but it wasn't. Now I'm going to have to start doing microphone checks before the start of each broadcast. So I'm hoping to give you guys some commentary on every game. I'm going to try to get a game out every day. Again, as you notice that I do one game per every 2 or 3 calendar days. I've done so far every other day, but there's going to be some times where we're going to go 3 calendar days between games. But I try to get everything out every day so we can fast track through this season. And I'm sure you're done hearing me mumble. Don't forget, coming up later tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern will be a top 15 matchup in college football for my College Football 26 content. And that will be between the Missouri Tigers and the Vanderbilt Commodores, the last of my 3 College Football 26 simulation games that are coming out. That will be premiered, as well as this game will be premiered tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, since there's no more college football that I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. So until then, you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, everybody out there. Peace out, and hopefully I'll see you at the premiere tonight.